Your Honors, I derive much consolation from the fact that my colleague, Mr. Baldwin here, has argued the case in so able and so complete a manner as leave me scarcely anything to say. However, why are we here? How is that a simple plain property issue should find itself so ennobled as to be argued before the Supreme Court of the United States of America? I mean, do we fear the lower courts, which found us easily somehow miss the truth? Is that it? Or is it rather our great and consuming fear of civil war has allowed us to heap symbolism upon a simple case that never asked for it? And now would have us disregard truth, even as it stands before us, tall and proud as a mountain. The truth. And truth has been driven from this case like a slave, flogged from court to court, wretched and destitute. And not by great legal acumen as a part of the opposition, I might add, but through the long, powerful arm of the executive office. Yes, this is no mere property case, gentlemen. I put to you thus. This is the most important case to ever become before this court, because what it in fact concerns is the very nature of man. Now, these are transcriptions of letters written between our Secretary of State, John Forsyth, and the Queen of Spain, Isabella II. Now, I asked to accept these Purcell as part of your deliberations. Thank you, sir. I would not touch on them now, except notice a curious phrase which is much repeated. The Queen again and again refers to our incompetent courts. Now, I wonder what would be more to her liking, a court that finds itself against the Africans? But I think not. And here is the fine point of it. What Her Majesty wants is a court that behaves just like her courts. The court of this 11-year-old child plays with her magical kingdom called Spain. A court that would do what is told. A court that can be toyed with like a doll. A court, as it happens, of which our own president, Martin Van Buren, would be most proud of. Thank you. Now, this is a publication of the Office of the President. It's called the Executive Review. I'm sure you've all read it. At least I'm sure the President hopes you read it. This is a recent issue, and there's an article here written by a keen mind of the South it's my former Vice President, John Calhoun, perhaps, who asserts that there has never existed a civilized society in which one segment did not thrive upon the labor of another. As far back as one chooses to look, to ancient times, to biblical times, history bears this out. In Eden, where only two were created, even there one was pronounced subordinate to the other. Slavery has always been with us. It is neither sinful nor immoral. Rather, as war and antagonism as the natural states of man, so too slavery is natural as it is inevitable. Now, gentlemen, I must say I differed with the keen minds of the South with our president, who apparently shares their views, offering that this natural state of mankind is instead, I know this is a controversial idea, is freedom. Freedom, and the proof is the length of which a man, woman, or child will go to regain it. He will break loose from his chains. He will decimate his enemies. He will try and try and try against all odds, against all prejudices, to get home. Cinque, will you please stand up, if you would, so everyone can see you. This man is black. We can all see that. But we can also see as easily that which is equally true, and that is, he is the only true hero in this room. Now, if he were white, he wouldn't be standing before this court fighting for his life. If he were white and his enslavers were British, he wouldn't be able to stand so heavy of weight of the medals and honors we would bestow upon him. Songs will be written about him. The great authors of our times will fill books about him. His story will be told and retold in our classrooms. Our children, because we would make sure of it, would know his name as well as they know Patrick Henry's. Yet if the South is right, what are we to do with that long, embarrassing, annoying document, Declaration of Independence? What of its conceits? All men created equal, inalienable rights, life, liberty, so on and so forth. What on earth are we to do with this? I have a modest suggestion. The other night I was talking with my friend Cinque. He was over at my place. We were out in the greenhouse together. And he was explaining to me when a member of the Mendi, that's his people, how when the member of the Mendi encounters a situation where there appears no hope at all, he invokes his ancestors. It's a tradition. See, the Mendi believe that if one can summon the spirits of one's ancestors, then they have never left. And the wisdom and strength they fathered and inspired will come to their aid. James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington, John Adams. We've long resisted asking you for guidance. Perhaps we have feared in doing so, we might acknowledge that our individuality, which we so reveal, is not entirely our own. Perhaps we feared an appeal to you might be taken as for weakness. But we've come to understand finally that this is not so. We understand now, we've been made to understand and to embrace the understanding that who we are is who we were. We desperately need your strength and wisdom to triumph over our fears, our prejudices, ourselves. Give us the courage to do what is right. And if that means civil war, then let it come. And when it does, may it be, finally, the last battle of the American Revolution.